Howdy, Beefalo Bart here, and welcome. This is a very British-looking ship, isn't it? Alright, so this is our World of Warships on the PT, or public test, and I believe it's for 7.9. This is mostly just a test stream for myself with the camera. Right now I have no interior lights in this room at all. The only lighting that I'm getting to illuminate myself on the camera is from the actual screens, and considering I'm running three 32-inch panels, they're putting off a little bit of light. What I thought about doing was actually bringing up a blank white panel or image or hell notepad or anything that's nothing but a white screen, so that it might actually bring up a little bit more illumination and take the place of actually running a lamp, because, well, I haven't finished building a custom light box yet, and yeah, when I get around to it, then that might help. I just got to set it up so that it illuminates correctly and does not wash out everything and doesn't blind the crap out of me in the process. So on to what I'm doing here. Just mostly, like I said, just screwing around. It's a public test server, and there are certain things that they wanted tested, and I've already done most of those. But I'm just going to screw around with a couple different ships, since everything is kind of accelerated over here. Get more XP and that kind of junk. Figure I'd test ships out that I might want to buy or get on the live servers and go from there. I notice that whenever I go to this screen, it kind of dims the lighting on the camera, so it might look a little dark. So, and my choice is on setting up this captain. It's a free 15-point captain. It's probably going to make some people say, "What the hell are you doing? Are you stupid?" Yeah, I am, and mostly just don't care. So we're gonna run. I don't know anything about these British battleships. I haven't really played much of them, but we're just gonna roll through. Go with Last Stand. That's just kind of something I try to do all the time. I don't know if I should focus on survivability or what. I don't really play battleships. That one seems like a logical thing. Manual fire control? No, I just screw that up. Fire prevention seems like a good thing. Let's see, because not everything is available for some reason. Like, I can't add inertia fuse for HE shells on this. I don't know if it's because, you know, typically the British ships didn't have HE. I don't know what's going on with that, so we'll figure it out. Manual fire control for any aircraft? No, I definitely screw that up. Advanced fire training extends the range. Yeah, well, screw it. We'll just extend the range of our anti-aircraft, and we still have a point left to work with. So, shit, I don't know. I don't really need to switch shells that often. So, since I only have 1 point, let's use it on... screw it, we'll do it on that. Alright, so the ship that I'm actually in, when you get into the current public test, you're going to get a bunch of tier 6 ships right off the bat. That's so you can test out certain features. I've chosen, you don't get any of your normal ships from your regular stuff, because, you know, I'd be out here in my friggin' Atlanta just farming shit away, because you get like 20 to 30,000 doubloons, which that would be a shitload of money in real life. So, alright, so the camera's a little bit brighter now that I'm on this screen, so we'll see how they go, and if it's a problem with illumination, if anybody's watching, just let me know. So we're going to run as co-op battle, just because you're not going to get as much experience and credits and so forth in co-op, which I think is kind of bullshit, but than you would if you were in a normal PvP battle. what they call a random battle. And I don't like that. I see why they do it and understand why they do it. It's so that somebody can't go over here and just go against bots and, oh, well, then you just go play against bots and, you know. Well, typically battles last a little bit shorter when you're in co-op. So that's nice because there's 8 versus 8. And what happens is everything that you bring on your team, they get the mirror image on their side. So since I'm in a Queen Elizabeth, they get a Queen Elizabeth. Same thing with the Fubukis, they get 2 Fubukis and that kind of junk. So here are my ship. I have never used this one before. Don't know what to expect. It does have HE and AP. It's interesting that it wouldn't let me get the inertia. Yeah. Pardon. Bringing up the half speed here. Yeah, one of the guys in Discord with the Unreal Engine 4 stuff. Is wanting me to help him with a specific thing with Unreal Engine 4, and it just happens to be based off of something that I actually, the only product that I actually sell related to Unreal Engine 4. Let me turn my game volume down in case it's too loud for you guys. I don't want it to bleed over on the microphone. But yeah, the only one thing that I actually sell on Unreal Engine 4 is for creating a simple multiplayer menu system. And he's trying to do the same thing and can't get his to work and wants me to help him out, and just kind of ribbing him a little bit because he's a nice guy, kind of picking on like, silly me, but I don't really want to help somebody to make something that is the only thing that I sell, and it's only $20. That's how I pay for things. That anything computer related, I want to generate my own money from computer related stuff to let my computer hobbies pay for themselves. I don't make any money from YouTube whatsoever. I don't get any of that YouTube's money. I'm not special enough for that. Yep, that damn destroyer is going to come right down the pipe. I don't even know what the range is on these guns. About 14 kilometers. Yay, I'm detected. One destroyer coming down here. Oh, good. A cyclone's coming inbound. That'll just make things even more fun. And I know I'm not going to get a shot on him. I don't know what the arc is. I've never even fired these guns, so I don't know what to expect. No, he's out of range. He's in range. So I'm actually going to slow down my ship a little bit, because he's going to pop into range here very soon. Lead was a little bit off. And that poor destroyer of ours is in there humping the leg of every damn thing in that frickin' tunnel. God, and it's a bot. So if there's not enough players on your team, which is what I count for, is your team ends up getting bots to fill seats. Yeah, just sit right there. That will be lovely if you'll just stay right there for me. Almost hit that Fiji while aiming at the destroyer. Yes, yes, I'm broadside onto you. Shoot at me. I'm so used to playing on cruisers, and I've been playing on my Atlanta, and when you get used to playing on Atlanta with its rate of fire, you really kind of hate playing a battleship. Well, that was 2,000 damage on that, but right now I'm just kind of shut up because I'm at the mercy of the reload of these slow guns. Nobody else is covering the cap area. So, you know, why is he still sitting there? Is he still on fire? Well, we'll take that other 2,000 damage on him. Set him on fire. Why the hell am I using armor piercing? Holy shit, my damn battleship. And, you know, nobody told me, but I should have been looking. But why my damage was so freaking low is because I was using freaking HE on a freaking battleship. So I just gotta sit here and take it, you know, and get hit and so forth. But I'm gonna go ahead and put a spanking on this guy. Try to get him ranged. Yeah, 3,700 is better than 2,000. Well, only got 2,000 for that one, but so now they're coming in to take our base from us, which is not really that big of a deal, but alright, so I really want to put fire on this guy. He's ranged at 5.3 kilometers, but with his speed, I'm going to have to give him more of a lead. Oh, freaking battleships suck on accuracy so bad. I don't want to stop and take aim and everything else. And Fucktard here is going to go right in front of me. And okay, that's fine because I'm still reloading. Oh look, torpedoes. That makes life even more fun. So I'm just going to go ahead and just take these because there ain't no way in hell I'm going to miss these. That's 1, 2, and oh, I only got 2 of them. Gee, thanks. And this thing turns like a frickin' battleship. Don't know why. So I can use T and recover some of my health, but they have one battleship that's at 50% health, and it's the other Queen Elizabeth, and they got their aircraft carrier left. So I'm probably not going to get a shot on anything at all for the rest of this battle. You see, I hit that heel, and I didn't instantly go all the way up. It's slowly creeping back in. Yeah, this to me, battleships are about as much fun to watch battleship gameplay as watching paint dry. So next battle, I'm actually going to take something a little bit faster and just test it with that. And lighting wise, you can see it's a little bit dark. I can still see my face. I've actually got the video of my face physically pasted down into an area where it blocks chat. Did that on purpose because if I decide I want to run a clean video and stream this game, yeah, this is a wargaming product. It is free to play, free to download, and all that stuff. But honestly, there's a lot of microtransactions. So, you know, that's where they make a lot of, well, that's the way they make their money. Not faulting them for, you know, trying to make a little bit of money. But it just seems like there's so many ways that they want to make it easy for you to spend your money that you don't even have to exit the game and go to the website anymore just to spend your hard-earned money. I guess it could speed up. No way in hell I'm going to get in here and get a shot on him. So this will launch my spotter aircraft, get some extension on my range, and that extends my range out to 20 kilometers, but he's 22 kilometers away. Lovely. Oh look, the cyclone's kicked in and reduced the visibility range. So now he's just outside of visibility range, now that he should be just about in range. Oh, and it's reducing. So you know what? I don't know exactly where he is, so I'm going to use the new edition of that little dot they brought in 4 point whatever, 7.8. Seems to me that I'm not getting all 4 guns here. I can't even see the damn target. So I'm shooting at something I can't even see right now. I mean, he's not visible whenever I zoom in. And now I don't even see him on the frickin' mini-map. Lovely. And my spot aircraft is gone. I'm going as fast as I possibly can. Well, I could use my repair thing again and get some more health back. Reason why I chose to go this route, start playing around with the British battleship line, is just, you know, screw around with the Conqueror, which is a tier 10. Again, I can't see the ship. You can see him on the mini-map, and there's a little white circle that's on the mini-map that shows where my gun is aimed. So we're probably going to win by capping before I can even see the damn ship. And there's 2 ships that are right on top of his ass. The Cyclone's got visibility down to 8 kilometers, and you know, he's probably right at 8 kilometers, keeping me from being able to see his ass. Well, couldn't see him. Cyclone, I really don't like that shit whenever you're doing co-op battles. Lovely, huh? So wait, do I even have premium? Yeah. 16 days premium. Alright, so that's awesome. Love it. These guys, interesting. They are deep water torpedoes. Midship, 2 triple launchers. We're going to pass on that for right now. Pass out of gas on them. Let's go with a cruiser or a destroyer, which I suck at destroyers, but every so often I get lucky. My favorite destroyer is a Dursky, but the average player in this game is so absolutely mentally retarded at the lower levels that for you to be able to physically use the Dursky to its fullest advantage, and I got into a battle where I killed 6 out of the 8 enemy vehicles or ships, and we still lost because the other 7 people on my frickin' team could not manage to sink 3 ships between the 7 people. I got 6. I sunk 6 ships by myself. I finally got out to where I didn't have some other destroyer up my ass, and I had room to actually move around. So this is the Dallas. It's kind of an American thing. It's an American light cruiser. I don't know if you can tell whether or not it's an American ship or not. I'm not sure. I'm just saying it might be an American thing. And actually decided I was going to run that line. And again, I'm not sure if you can tell, but this is an American cruiser. I don't want the camouflage to kind of throw you off a little bit, because, you know, or the big flag right there. Just saying. Yeah, not bad. I don't hate it, but not bad. What I'll do is run one more. And with all these doubloons, and I look at the tech trees, they took out all the premium stuff. So I couldn't even come back in here and use my doubloons that are free in test server. You don't get those on the live server. This is just on the test server only. You get like 550 million credits and a bunch of free XP and a bunch of doubloons, and that's just for using on the public test server. But you do get some rewards over on the main server for coming over here and testing things. But I want to get all the way down to the Worcester, whatever, however you want to pronounce that, on the American side. The Japanese side, I went, well, not much, but I played the carrier a couple times just because I want to try out the Japanese carriers, because on the American line, I've got the Bogue, tier 5. I don't have the Independence yet, but like I said, I don't play this game a hell of a lot. There's my Dursky. That's a fun little torpedo spammer. It has 5 torpedo launchers. They're all midship. They have pretty good turning speed on them. So you got 1 here, 2 right here, 1 here, 1 here. So it's 5 double torpedo launchers. The guns, okay, but you know, they're shit. But it is a tier 3. But the thing is, your reload time on your torpedoes is stupid. It says 22 seconds, but when you've got a good captain on there, oh god, you can get it into the 12-second range. German line, I don't really play anything on the German line. I've got the Tirpitz on the live server. Well, I may come over and try, but all I hear is that the German battleships have terrible accuracy, and I kind of see that a little bit with the Tirpitz. And if that's supposed to be better than the rest of the battleships, and if it's better and these are worse than the Tirpitz, they actually have to suck on their accuracy. Frederick the Great, and yes, that's Frederick der Grosse. Der Grosse means the Great. The Kurfürst. Well, Grosse is, you know, greater Kurfürst, and when I hear Kurfürst, I think of Kurfürstendamm, which is was a small section of Berlin that just happened to have an U-Bahn station, subway station. Nächster Bahnhof, Kurfürstendamm. Kurfürst is actually like the center of the city. Kurfürstendamm. It was like nicknamed the Kudamm, and there was a train station at the very bottom of this, like a vertical shopping mall called the Kudamm Eck. Kudamm Eck. Kudamm, however you want to pronounce it. We called it the Kudamm. So that's what we called it. So yeah, I was going to go to the Conqueror on the British battleship line. The Conqueror, believe it or not, it's a battleship. You know, it's got 3 guns on each turret, 4 turrets, and they're 457 millimeter, so they're big ass guns. But the big thing here is the repairability. You have to purchase the ship to be able to see the upgrades. But essentially, whenever you go to do your repair thing and try to regenerate some of your health back, you can get like 3/4 or more of your health back. So if you ever watch the Mighty Jingles when it comes to this game, he refers to it as printing a new ship. So yeah, so that's what I was doing with was trying to work for it over here. Alright, so, you know, I'll quit screwing around. I'll do one more battle, and then I'll drop out of the stream, and I'll see if I can work on some more lighting in here, because this is a little bit dark. And I think for doing the Unreal Engine 4 stuff, then I'll actually want to have more lighting so that you guys can see this beautiful mug. I mean, this is like, you know, denying you guys the sexiness. And I might actually have to shave, too, because I haven't shaved in a couple days. And no, I'm using the new camera. I like it. It does a good job. Considering there is no light. The only illumination in this room whatsoever is coming from my monitors. So, not bad. If it's able to pick pick up and actually see my face in this dark of a room. So no complaints about that. It will go to 1080p if necessary. So shut up, go into battle. So that's good. I'm not able to use the new headset. I have this lovely little, if you guys can see, it is kind of dark in here. It's a little small Bluetooth headset that I find to be somewhat comfortable to wear, and I can connect and I can see it, but for some frickin' retarded reason, there is no drivers for it to support it on Windows 7, so it just won't connect. So I can't use it at all. What am I going to do? Use it on my cell phone? I don't ever use my damn cell phone. I don't want to talk on my phone. I don't like talking on the phone. I know. I won't shut up on these damn videos, but I don't like talking on the phone. So if I'm talking to somebody, I'm texting, and if I'm in the car, I'm just not going to talk on the phone. It's not safe to use your phone while you're driving. In some states, it's actually illegal, and that's not enough of them. In South Carolina, it's a secondary law. It's not a primary law. But in many states now, it's a primary law. If you are seen driving down the road, you got that phone on your head, and you're talking, then they will pull you over and give you a ticket. Doesn't matter if you're texting and driving, they will actually definitely give you a damn big ass ticket. Even in some states, if you pick up your phone while you're at a stoplight, they will give you a ticket as if you were driving down the road using your phone. So kudos. If you're in a vehicle, driving that vehicle, and yeah, if you're driving your vehicle, I don't give a shit if it's hands-free and it's Bluetooth enabled in your vehicle, and you got one of these awesome new vehicles that has Bluetooth enabled, and it's coming out through the dashboard and your speakers. You know what? Screw that. If it's important, they'll call you back later. You don't need to be carrying on a conversation while you're driving down the road. It's bad enough talking to somebody that's in the vehicle with you, but to be carrying on a conversation, and it's going to distract you, and you're going to take your eyes off the road. And one way or another, even if you say, well, I don't have to touch anything, well, you're still carrying on a full conversation, and you're not going to be able to give your full attention to the road, which is what you should be doing. I've lost vehicles because I've been T-boned at intersections because somebody ran a red light or turned in front of me out of impatience, mostly, but I've lost a Jeep pretty much because of the fact that somebody thought that their phone call was far more valuable than anything else, so they pulled their fucked up ass Volvo right in front of me, and I lose a vehicle that I spent lots of time building, a full custom Jeep. I didn't throw a wallet at it, I built the damn thing. Oh yes, Kaguro, please go hump the leg of that other fucking destroyer. And yes, I hit him because he decided he has to hump the leg of that fucking destroyer and didn't do any damage to him. And it's not just because it's a bot. No, players do the same shit. They feel that they've got to hump the leg of every freaking ship they see, and nobody can then shoot at them because they're so close to it. I'm trying to engage on a target from 12 kilometers away, 11 kilometers away, and I end up hitting them because they drive right into my shells because they're going to go hump the leg of the damn ship in front of them. Battleship, so he's moving slow enough to where my rangefinder should be close. It's North Carolina. I actually get some damage this time to negate hitting dumbass. Who the fuck just hit me? I didn't see the North Carolina fire. He's on the other side of the hill there, or a mountain, but it's not giving me the icon, so it means that I actually can arc my shells over the friggin' island and potentially hit him if I'd stayed on target here. I don't know exactly where he is, so I'm just blind firing at the moment, but there we go. Come on, drop him in there. So at least I get some damage here. So since I'm back here, we've already got this base captured. Let us sink this little motherfucker for, you know, it's a bot, but I'll sink him just out of principle. And that's why people get their names turned pink in World of Warships. It's because they get tired of other people doing stupid shit and just say, screw you, and they try to sink their own allies. But once you get to a certain point of damage, it actually starts returning the damage back on you. So it's possible for you to sink yourself. Cool shit, huh? Alright, so that was a very American Cleveland. And I am going to have to turn on some light because this screen right here, it just gets a little bit too dark on my face. It got even darker right there. Yeah, a little too dark overall. What do you guys think? Hey, go to my naval base. Please spam me every time I complete a battle. If you could do that, that would be awesome. Alright, so I have 67,000. Can I get the steel port now? I can. 60,000. Not that I'm actually making anything out of it. But, yeah, essentially, if you are in a clan, especially if you're the clan master, you can go through and start building your ports up. And it's not just because, oh, it looks awesome. You can do all this stuff. Now, if you do a shipbuilding yard, it reduces, for anybody in the clan, for ships between, right now, for tier 1 through 6, it reduces the research cost of those ships for anybody in the clan. Like this one right here, reduces the cost of the post-battle, like after battle, where you got to pay for repairs and, you know, consumables and stuff. This is for extra coal and extra steel. The coal and steel is used for something else. You get oil is what allows you to upgrade your base. The research center, just for what level 1 that I've got, gives an additional 2% XP per battle. If I were to actually go in here and upgrade it, and it's going to cost me 400. Upgrade it again. So that's going to give me, right now, from tier 1 through 10, I'm completely covered. I'm going to gain an additional 2% XP per battle. And if I went to the next level, it'll just add another percentage on top of that. It's interesting is, yeah, okay, it's fine. So, get kind of a preview there. But that's cool. Each one of the different parts will give you different benefits. Like the Academy gives you more Commander XP per battle. The Officers Club increases the size of your clan, that you can recruit more people to it. That's back here, free XP per battle. So that's pretty cool. You get 10% more free XP per battle just for upgrading this. So if I continue to upgrade that, as far as I can go, because I'm out of resources. But now, it says expansion 3 out of 6. It just says 10%. So that says 10, that says 10, that says 10. Okay, that's for the tiers. So now I'm covered 1 through 10 by having that particular one. Any ship that I run now, for anybody in the clan, would then get an extra 10% free XP per battle. By upgrading it to the next levels up, it can actually increase it by another 5%. Just wondering though, if this is 5% on top of 10, so that would be 15%. And then if I did that, would it be at 20% and then 25%? Would hope so for the amount of cost for expansion. I don't know. Like I said, I don't play this game very often, so this is you know, some new stuff for me. but it is kind of cool that you can actually come in here and create your base. Armored Warfare had something like this, and they took it out. It kind of sucks. All right, so I'm gonna try a destroyer, and we're gonna set it up and then run it. Don't know what I'm gonna run yet. Let's try Japanese. Sounds lovely. We have 2. So the Fubuki, I don't know anything about these destroyers, so I'm just gonna run it and be honest about it. Concealment of 89, maneuverability 79, torpedoes is 21. Let's take a look at it. So this is it here. Gun-wise, most destroyer captains don't even realize that they have guns, which is kind of stupid, but they will come in handy. 2 guns and 2 midship torpedo launchers. This is better concealment, better maneuverability. Survivability is slightly lower. And again, looks like you got 2 main batteries. That doesn't count as a main battery gun. That's kind of like a secondary. So again, what the hell's the benefit of going with one over another here? I don't have a clue. Speed, well, the Hatsuhara, I guess it matters towards what you're going to end up going for in the long run. So, and I personally don't give a damn. So let's look at the exterior real quickly. Let's look at the camouflages. And let's see. The different camouflage does actually do different things. It's not just to look cool. This reduces my detectability by 3%. Get more XP, and the enemy shells that are being fired at me have less accuracy. So that's good. It's all pretty much the same. So I'm going to run this one right here for the hell of it. Looks like some 1920s prison outfit. We're going to put that on there. Flags over here. I could sit here and set up my flags. My signals. You get a ship load. I'm not going to take the time to do it right now. I'm going to go to my modules. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade everything. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How we doing? Pardon the change in visibility on the camera. Like I said, that's because of the main monitor is actually a different. Whenever it changes, it reduces the illumination. I just wanted to test to see what it was going to look like online. It should be the same level of audio because I'm using the same microphone. Can't use a new microphone yet, and I'm not going to use the microphone on the camera. So, whenever I go back to a brighter screen, you see it gets bright again. So, let's see how badly I screw up playing this destroyer. I'm sure it's going to be horrible. I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad. With destroyers, I either have really, really, really crappy games or phenomenal games. I don't have in between. It's either really good or really bad. If I take my time and I really get into the groove of running a destroyer, I can't take a fun destroyer out because I'll end up getting mad and throwing things. And what should be a fun destroyer like the Dursky usually ends up getting me frustrated because the rest of the people on my team make it impossible for me to try to have any fun whatsoever. And for those not familiar, the majority of the people that watch my channel don't actually even play games. They're either too busy trying to make games or what have you, so they don't play most of the games that I play. But with World of War ships, the destroyers have very light caliber guns. They have torpedoes, and they do have a repair ability and smoke screen and a turbo booster. You can hit that Y key and get a slight boost to your engine. And for those who like to really be annoying as hell, you can always blow your own horn. They put it in a stamina bar, so to speak, on the horn to keep you from just constantly spamming the horn throughout the entire battle, which is good. But, and like I said, the reason why I've got the camera located where it is now, so you can see my sexy mug where it is, that blocks chat. And the reason why I'm blocking chat is because, well, first off, you're going to have the usual smacktards that when you can hit the different function keys, like B for quick commands, negative, attention, Wilco. So you do, you hit the key, it says whatever it is you're trying to do. Like I just said negative. You can't see it because it's being blocked by the camera. But you got people who will sit there and spam those things. Really, really, really annoying. And there's no way to silence them. You can't shut them up. You're forced to have to listen to it because of the way the game works. And I'm going to start off, I'm just going to say, screw digging in and trying to fight everybody. I'm going to sneak around, get behind everybody, and try to hit them from behind. I'm not going to use my guns. Not until I have to. If I'm not detected, I'm not going to use my guns, because that will give your position away. So I'm going to try to be a little sneaky bastard and get behind everybody, throw some torpedoes in. I don't even know what the range is on Japanese torpedoes. Apparently pretty good. Oh, look. A bot got a disciplinary penalty for causing damage to allies. Hey, I have a dumb idea. Why don't you just frickin' turn off friendly fire? And I say that, but the one thing I noticed with here, during the operation, half of the mental retards that are playing were launching torpedoes at friendlies and shooting at each other, knowing that friendly fire is turned off. So they just kept doing it. It's annoying as hell. And if they're going to do it there on a public test server, then, oh damn it, spotted. I don't know what the service detection range is on this little thing. So you know what? I'm going to share a little gift with him, and I'm going to DD him out. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. I'm not going to sit around and try to brawl with a cruiser. I'm going to stop shooting my damn guns, and I'm going to try to get invisible again. In fact, I can actually do this, because I'm getting ready to go around a mountain, and when I get around that hill, and he just got it right through my damn torpedoes, and every one of them missed. Damn bots and their hacks. Alright, I'm gonna, well, he's within my surface detection range too, so that's no bueno. So I'm gonna stay detected. And if he decides he's gonna shoot at me, he's so close that it doesn't matter if I shoot my gun or not. So what I can hope for is staying out of his secondary battery range. Damn it, torpedoes. Load already. Big dumb battleship. He's going to move a lot slower. And now I'm going to get the hell out of Dodge. And I'm going to throw down a layer of smoke. Slow down. Yes, I'm trying to get away from the big bad guy with the really big guns. And no, he's still going to see me right now, but oh, that's what we're talking about. If I slow down, if I go too fast, then I'll leave my own smoke screen. And that's not a good idea. So now I've got a smoke screen between me and them. They can't see me, so they can't shoot me. That's why I kind of try to do it in a little L shape there. I can shoot my gun, I can go bang bang. Now I'm detected because he's too close. But this is going to open up the gap just a little bit, and now I'm invisible again. And it appears that while I'm dancing with a cruiser and a battleship over here, the rest of my team is sucking badly. Why should I be surprised? Well, my torps are back up. So I'm going to launch spread here and a spread here. And again, I'm going to switch back to my guns, but not because I want to engage. I want to haul ass and get out of here. I want to get invisible again. And hopefully the cruiser will run into him on this way, and he missed. And maybe get the battleship with that side. So I'm just going to kind of zigzag back and forth a little bit. Now, I have to do repairs because I obviously didn't set up my captain. And I'm fucked again. So let's hit the turbo nitro boost button. I did hit the battleship. How about that? This asshole took out one of my torpedo launchers. I am detected, so might as well use my guns. We've got high explosive loaded. And I don't believe I set up my captain. That's why everything is as crappy as it is right now. I got both my launchers back, and for the first spread, oh no, now I have a minute and a half before I can shoot the other launcher because it just came back up. Alright, we got his ass on fire. He immediately put the damn thing out. So if any of my torpedoes hit and causes flooding, or just blows his ass the hell up, then no problem. But yeah, that's that. Alright, I think I'm going to get out of here and end this stream. And what I'll do is I'll turn on some lights and make it prettier in here so you can see my lovely mug. And I might do some Unreal Engine 4 stuff here shortly. I actually need to eat as well, but it looks like I got some containers. So let's actually go in here and screw your naval base. So what is that? That's, oh yes, thank you. You can go away now. Why are these all red? Okay, I have more resources, so I'm going to open and get that one. So now I have 7 containers I can open up. This one's definitely going to be resources. So let's open that one. And drum roll, please. Lumps of coal. Well, in this case, coal is not a bad thing because I can buy a ship with that. Get some flags. Get more XP per battle. And completely eliminate the risk of your ship's magazine detonation. Well, that's kind of a good thing. Alright, so what do you give me? You're going to give, wow, 5 sovereigns. I don't know what the fuck a sovereign is. Secondary battery firing range increase and reload time. And maximum dispersion of secondary, okay, whatever, that's cool. Hydra. More XP per battle by 250%. For regular free XP, commander XP 150, regular XP 50. I can dig that. What's next? Oh, another one of those. Hey, 5 more sovereigns that I don't know what the hell they are. Flooding recovery time, that's a bonus. And plus 777% free XP. Me likey. I'll take about 500 of those on the live server, maybe a couple thousand. And what is this one? Basilisk, more XP per battle and credits. That one is 5% max speed and 5 more sovereigns. Got 3 more containers. Well, 5 more sovereigns, and that's the max speed and XP and credits per battle. Cool. I don't know how I got all these, but I guess from completing missions that I wasn't paying attention to. So that is Leviathan. 200% free XP, 100% commander XP, 50% XP per battle, and 20% more credits. So not bad. And fire extinguisher flag, because flags help your fires go out. 5 more sovereigns, and last container. So 5 more sovereigns. We got 50% more credits per battle. Ramming. Hotel Yankee. Damage caused by ramming. You inflict 50% more damage and take 20% less. So that's kind of cool. Nope, nose itches. So, the flags. And actually, no, I did not set up my captain for this. So let's go ahead and do that really quickly. For sure, reduce risk of things getting damaged. That's good. Destroyer, you got to do last stand. That's just one of those things that you need to do. You got torpedo acceleration. They go faster, but they do that for a shorter range. So we'll come back to that. This is where noob stuff comes in. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So, well, I want to do this because it's going to allow me to have more consumables. And that's a good thing. Concealment expert probably wouldn't be bad either. So you can stay hidden better. And a destroyer, you're trying to be invisible. You're trying to get in, spam some torpedoes, and get the hell out. Got 5 more points. That used up my 10. So probably nothing on this. Inertia fuse for high explosive. You know what? I don't give a shit. I'm doing it. It's probably wrong, but I'm going to do it anyway. 1 point left. Switch shells. I'm not going to be switching shells. So, yeah, whatever. We'll put that on there. And then we look at our modules. We got everything on there. Exterior. Got all these flags to work with. Camos. The British and the American ones came with cool camos that are truly fuck yeah America flag, and the well, I don't know what the British would say on theirs, but you know, the totally British, you know, look to it, and that's lovely. So let's actually just make sure that we put a very subtle camo on here and stay invisible. Make sure that's on. I don't have any flags over here. I'm not worried about these guys. We'll worry about it later. So that's that. What is it? Right there. Is that like a hatch of some kind, or is that there? Because that's not like a rangefinder. I don't know what those are supposed to be for, but that puny looking little thing with 2 arms sticking off is their rangefinder. And that to me tells me that their accuracy is not really phenomenal. Actually, I'm going to do this, set as primary ship, so I can come back to it. If you look at German ships, let's go to the Bayern. And it's not going to be a good example here for what I was talking about. Some of the German ships, they put rangefinders. Like this one, it's got 2 little things right here on top of the turret. That's the rangefinder for that turret. And then you've got, like this guy right here is also a rangefinder. But some of the ships that I've seen actually have the rangefinder mounted on the turret, and it's a freaking huge Mondo looking thing. And to me, whenever you have that type of rangefinder, seems like it would be a better rangefinding system and work for extended ranges, give you better accuracy in theory. Plus German guns are supposed to be more accurate anyway, but in this game the accuracy of German guns, they actually kind of sucks for all of their ships. Alright, so that was fuck yeah America. Very American ship. I need to actually put the other one in there. Not the Farragut, not the Helena. I don't need the Helena. The Cleveland. Set as a primary. And not so much the Dallas. Well, I'm not worried about that, but as long as I get that one on there, because this is the one I'm working on. That's what I'm working on, and I just don't like battleships. The rate of fire is just so freaking slow on them that it just annoys the crap out of me. But that's World of War shit. I mean, ships, and the current public test server. Yep. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and shut down this stream here, and I'm going to work on some more of my keys, trying to get those set up a little bit better. If I were to skip to this, the main screen to go black, still got there. That's just one of the gaming ones that I've got set up. And then I've got desktop. It should switch over and show my desktop. And it are not. So yeah, I got to work on those keys, make sure everything is good to go, and I will work on some lighting. You see I've got a little bit different lighting in here, or a position for the camera. This was the initial one for other games, so I'll work on my scenes and get everything else set up. And if you guys got any questions for me, drop them in Discord, and I'll be around. I'll make sure that I turn on that I'm actually here, because I'm still in invisible mode. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.